Hope you die in a fire. Hope you'll be stabbed in the heart. Hope you'll get shot and expire.
Hey guys, welcome back, and thanks to Creative 2.0 coming out, I'm sadly gonna be, well, outdone by most people with the animatronic sculpts, models, and in general Pizzeria and whatnot, so I'm just gonna show you some gameplay of mine before people actually start taking over Fortnite with Five Nights at Freddy's and whatnot and making it 10 times better looking version than mine. I just really quickly want to show you mine, and please do enjoy the video because Creative 2.0 is taking over Creative. I don't have a PC myself, so I can't join in myself, which means you guys won't have much content to see, and I just want to show you this before my maps end up getting taken over by some Creative 2.0 bold herd. But anyways, this is my this is the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 menu. It's a 6-player, that's why I'm right here. It would have been right there, but I couldn't be bothered to make multiple rooms that look the same. But whoever is obviously the one that emotes first will get the pistol, which will allow them to either press continue or new game. In this case it's going to be new game because there's not much to really do, is there? I'm still on night 1 mainly because I've been working on stuff, and I have been working on a endoskeleton specifically so then they can go inside the animatronic body. Right now I've only got the torso bit in there, the arms and legs, same with the hands and feet, aren't in the animatronics yet, but there will be soon. I got all of these off of Slurp. Well, and Slurp's friends made all these in Slurp's map. Well, not map, and with Slurp stuff. This was all made by Slurp himself. Amazing sculptor, I know. And then obviously I would show off my animatronics here, but memory issues. I made these as well. I also made this. You guys get it. This, I have no idea who it's made by, that's why I put made by ? This was made by Chowder, the little bloody handprint. I couldn't be bothered to try and make something like that, so I just asked him if I could use that. He said, yeah, go ahead. And also he helped me with the time and night mechanics. Savable time and night mechanics, to be exact. I have updated this map quite a ton, so there is a lot of content now. But here's the outside the pizzeria. It looks more like the movies now, finally. I've also finished sculpting the sign a few days ago. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place. Making Freddy himself was pretty annoying. It took me like 5 hours just to get him to look like that. The sign didn't really take me that much time, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it took me almost 3 to 4 hours. And then obviously I had to make some functional custom doors. And then obviously here's the check-in room. Do whatever. Then there's a hallway going down into the waiting room. And then you're into the actual pizzeria itself. Here's a stage. Here's Pirate's Cove, and yes, I did update it, so now you can finally open the curtains. It took a lot of memory just to put that switch there, but it was worth it, because people are loving it now. Well, my friends, sorry. I can't really publish this map, sadly. I don't have publishing rights still. There's Foxy, obviously. I had to make this custom because the actual prop was way too much memory. It would not let me place it down, so I had to make my own version. That does look exactly the same, but has a different texture. Also put a little stool there. I had no idea how to pause them in Pirate's Cove, but I'll figure out a pause from soon. here's parts and service. Here's the restrooms. And yes, I am still needing to replace all of these with that one. And I also added a little Easter egg here, so whoever can get through this can obviously see a certain thing, but it's either... Actually, no, I'm just going to show you because I doubt that I'll ever be able to get publishing rights. Not until I'm at least 18, which is at the end of this year. I'm saying at least 18 because for all I know, I won't be able to get it, but now, I obviously added some bloody imprints, some bloody splatters and whatnot, but when you come in here, you'll see Springtrap. Amazing. I'm pretty sure this is the room that he ran into to try and get away from the children, and then obviously to put on the animatronic suit, but for all I know, it could not be. I just added this here because Enderbyte inspired me to do this. And obviously Enderbyte is the original person that inspired me to make these small-scale detailed animatronics in the first place. But now it says Springtrap, women's bathroom, well, restroom, sorry. Not much. Same with the men's, not much. Then there's the kitchen, right? Please do not judge the kitchen because I have no idea what the Fnaf 1 Pizzeria's kitchen looks like, and I just had to wing it. And also I'm terrible at decorating, so please do not make fun of this, but here's the kitchen. And yes, I did put Golden Freddy here for a little Easter egg. And then all the way over here is the storage room. And then obviously your right hall, not much. Left hall has slightly more in it. Yeah, please tell me on in the comments down below if you know how to get rid of this interaction. I have no idea how to get rid of it. I've looked in all the settings and I cannot get rid of it. And I don't want to be putting barriers and whatnot around it, or else it'll waste a ton of memory and I won't be able to start the game. And yes, I am still yet to to get rid of that. And I'm trying to either find someone that can give me a matchmaking portal that has got all of the children's drawings on it, so then I can obviously shrink it down to the correct size, or I'm just gonna have to try and squish all of them in this area with Slurps ones. Oh wait, no, I can't because of memory. God damn it, completely forgot about that. But here's the doors, here's the lights. Now, obviously, if you want a gameplay thing, then I'll be showing you that in a few minutes. I just want to show you around the little area that I made. By the way, I am terrible at making cities, so that's why I kind of used the background city buildings. And I had to get rid of all of the regular cars and replace them with motorbikes, because these motorbikes surprisingly take less memory than the regular cars. And that tunnel that you see there will be used for Five Nights at Freddy's 2, so there will be a matchmaking portal there for FNAF 2. And it'll obviously be the same way through the other side on FNAF 1 when you go through that, and there you get it. There'll be tunnels going through each FNAF to go in between each one, so Five Nights at Freddy's will be linked up to FNAF Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and Five Nights at Freddy's 2 will be linked up to Five Nights at Freddy's 1, and Five Nights at Freddy's 2 will be linked up to Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and Five Nights at Freddy's 3 will be linked up to the Five Nights at Freddy's 2, that you guys get it. Oh, I didn't know that you could use that button to do that. But I made a museum too. It doesn't really have the animatronics in it anymore, mainly because the memory was going to max out, and also, why is Chica still here? I thought I took you out. No, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna be just grabbing the actual models themselves and put them in here, because right now I'm using the level loaders to place them down. And then there's obviously Slurp's little plush, all of his little sculpts. Here's my cupcake, my guitar. Again, all of his sculpts, and then obviously Foxy's hook, the crying children's souls. Not really much to see in here. By the way, those bigger cages will be for the start of 2022's sculpts. And yes, at the start of 2022, that's when I bumped into Enderbyte. That inspired me to make small-scaled, detailed animatronics. So they will be placed in here, while the new and improved at the end of 2022 versions will be put in here. 2023 ones, they look exactly the same, like have the same exact style as the end of 2022. But that's mainly because I've actually been trying to keep their size of them completely the same, and obviously the detail exactly the same. And then I've obviously made a theatre, but I did have a Llamatron that played the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 Living Tombstone song in it, like on it, but Epic Games kind of took that out, so it kind of bugged out and went back to the regular one. Keeps bugging out though as well, because it keeps freezing on random turd. But there's a theatre for people. I haven't been in a theatre ever since I'm pretty sure I was like 8-year-old, so I have no idea what theatres look like. And now I'll show you guys some gameplay. I'll only do one night though, because if I do all 5, then it'll be longer than 1 hour. Now much rather this be 1 hour than, well, past that, which I can't even publish past that, so let me just really quickly park this up. Now, whatever, good enough. And yes, it is a little laggy when you're trying to run up towards the pizzeria, but that's mainly because you're trying to like load in all of these primitive shapes. But I'm gonna play one night of it, so then you guys can obviously see how the gameplay is. And obviously in the tutorial, when I showed you when I placed down this button saying blah blah blah, you can put whatever delay you want on it, or you can just make it instant. It's up to you guys. Hi Barney. And yes, I will be messing around with the lighting, just so then I can get the animatronics and the in general environment to look more game accurate. Don't know why I tried to go on that camera. Oh, hi, Bonnie. Wait, it would be hilarious if I could interact with the button from here. But I made it so then you couldn't. Which is good. I'm wasting a ton of power. I'm already up to 88. By the way, the reason why I made it pitch black in the office, but slightly brighter in the cameras, it's so then you can see what's going on in the cameras a lot better, while in the actual game, you can't really see that easily in the office, can you? So that's why the office is a lot darker than anywhere else. Okay, yeah, he's in the hallway. By the way, at some point I will be messing around with the mechanics even more, because I kind of found out that through the first night, it isn't nothing. It's actually Bonnie and Chica being pretty slow and not really moving around that much. And also they're a lot more randomized than I thought, because I kind of made it so then when they're in the hallway they can randomize between let's go for Bonnie as an example. Bonnie can randomize between storage, behind the door, and at the door when he's in the hallway. If he picks the storage, then whoop, hi. If he picks storage, then he will be sequenced to go behind the door and then at the door. And then obviously if he doesn't immediately go from there to then blah blah blah, then he'll be sequenced from there to the door. And if he doesn't go from there but instead just at the door, then yeah, you get it. But apparently it's a lot more randomized than that. He can also randomize from storage back into the hallway. You can go behind the door to back into storage, or behind the door to back in the hallway, or just at the door. So I'm gonna have to randomize him a ton more now. But I kind of had to only enable Barney first because I haven't really messed around with the mechanics yet. That's why I'm only enabling Barney automatically first for the first night. And then second, third, fourth and fifth, they will obviously be activated through different switches, activating through different nights. And also, when this is finally published, you will be able to save it, so like it's kind of an auto save. So if you survive a whole night and it reaches to 6 AM and you wait until the round ends and goes to the next one, this switch will be turned on and it will be saved because it went to the next round. So if you leave completely and then go back into it and press continue, it'll let you go back to the night that you just went on, so night 2. Or let's say you were on night 3 and you just finished it and you went to night 4. You could go back to lobby, ready back up into it, and you would still be on night 4. Yeah, Chowder helped me a ton with the savable night mechanics, so a huge shout out to Chowder FNC. He's amazing. He's amazing at sculpting, amazing at mechanics, and just an amazing person in general. I would give a shout out to a few other people, but first I doubt that they would want it, and second, like, haven't really done much for me. Chowder has helped a ton. He also gives honest opinions too, and actually helps me improve my builds, so that's another reason why I gave him a shout out. But there we go. And then after a few seconds it'll end the round. There we go. and it'll go to the next one. Then obviously I can go on to continue, and I'll be on night 2. So I can go through the teleporter, and then both Barney and Chica will be activated, because when I press the start night shift button, it'll be checking if the switch is on. If the switch is on when checked, it will transmit on a channel to, obviously, when you start the night shift. It will check if they're on, if it's on, blah blah blah. It will then send a signal to the ones that it's supposed to be sending a signal to, and then they will be the ones activating first. So in this case, I've completed night 1 and I'm on night 2, so I can start the night shift. It'll render that it's night 2, and then both Barney and Chica will be moving. Just wait a little bit, and you'll see. Pardon me. There goes Barney. Barney's in the dining hall. Now you should see Chica go in a few seconds. There we go, see? It's night 2, so they're both moving now. But I'm not gonna be wasting your guys' time by playing all 5 nights, so if you guys do want to watch me play all 5 nights of my 5 Nights at Freddy's map, then please do tell me in the comments down below and I will do it. But anyways, until next time, see yous.